The greatest opportunity Kitasoo Community School has is existing right in the heart of the Great Bear Rainforest. Out our back door, we have trails to mountainous lakes and old-growth forests, and out our front door, we have the Pacific Ocean and the fjords of British Columbia. My name is Justin Magnuson. I'm Cree from Kitasoo First Nation in Saskatchewan. I had the opportunity to come out to Kitasoo and work at Kitasoo Community School as principal. Kitasoo Community School is 60 students in the traditional territory of the Kitasoo Nation. The community of Kitasoo, it's very much a familial or a kinship-based model where you see families getting together for meals and for celebrations, and it's quite extraordinary to see such a tight-knit community. Our goal as a school is to build a tight family that feels that together we can bring about change in students' lives.
Being able to connect with Indigenous students that are my neighboring nation. So these are my relatives. You know, I am auntie as much as I am teacher. And I mean, traditionally that's who teachers were.
These aren't Western ideas, these are very much Indigenous ideas. You know, when my ancestors were growing up, they would follow an uncle around.
Marvin Island, we call it.
What we're looking for is people who can value that model, value that idea that it's not just school, it's family.
Here it's much more fluent, it's much more of our ways. And so being able to bring that into the classroom and have that flexibility to be who we are rather than be in like a regiment setting.
I think the highlight is just the feeling that you get of being here. It just like can't be said enough, like the land and the people. And then the working systems that just take care of me while I'm here. So I felt really like loved right away. And then the land just like loves you back just as much as you love it, kind of thing. And it's been really nice to be able to bring my passions with children outside too.
We have this great program called Supporting Emerging Aboriginal Stewards. So once a month, our whole school gets the opportunity to explore some of the traditional harvesting practices that have existed here for thousands of years.
I was taught both in school but also by my elders that the land is our teacher. I want my children to go clam digging. I want them to experience that. I want them to go jigging. I want them to get seaweed. I want them to get herring eggs. Like there's all these experiences that do not happen in the city that will happen here.
Through the school, we have the ability to revitalize the languages, start to take a look at how we can implement culture within our curricular practices. So we get to determine what experiences, what concepts, what ideas are we going to explore in order to meet the objectives and the outcomes of the BC curriculum. From kindergarten to grade 12, our students are unbelievably respectful and compliant with their teachers, and it's something that's truly unique, I think, to Kitasoo.
Well, I have a small class, so it's been really special. I have 8 students, and they're all so amazing in their individuality.
We all get just really meaningful experiences with a smaller class size as well. That you're able to see the effects more immediately and are given that reward, perhaps like you watch that infiltration and kind of come to life.
The Kitasoo Community School has always had a deep commitment to bringing in artist residents, which include artist response team who come out and do a choir performance with our kindergarten to grade 7 students, to photography, to mural making, to traditional arts. And we have Snotty Nose Res kids coming out to spend a full week with our students and talk to them about what does Indigenous activism through art look like? What's it sound like? How do you live that life?
Being unapologetically prideful of who we are and where we come from.